Thoma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing and the world. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, if anybody can remember back, was it the end of 2016 or the beginning of 2017? Biggest story of the year to me, and it stuck with me. You remember those emails going back and forth from Ring Magazine, the Boxing Bible, and Golden Boy Promotions, one of the biggest promotion companies out there, you know, Sporting Canelo, Face of Boxing. The emails that went back and forth. We know the racist emails where they were calling Al Heyman, man and PBC, trying to give us free boxing at the time. They was upset, calling them all kind of names, the Black Hitler and the N word, right? Okay, things like that can happen, whatever. But the reaction was nothing. It was silent, and it got so loud that our ears, man, remember, it's loud, but now it's still loud, but we done got immune. You know what I mean? Because we hear it all the time, which means nothing happened. Okay? Nobody ever said anything about it, didn't denounce it, right? So, obviously what happens there is that's glaring for, people like me and probably you as well. It's glaring, which means Ring Magazine's pound for pound list and stuff like that really don't matter. Doesn't matter. You would have to want to denounce that. And that's never happened. Been silent, right? So you're looking at that. Those are the things that's going on. You look at why wouldn't then Terrence Crawford be number one by far right now? Why would we having problems with Andre Ward? Things like that. Why we got a heavyweight champion in 140 matches, got a WBC championship, and barely know him. He's getting known now, but it should have been a long time ago. We should follow that story. I've told you, Deontay Wilder's story is worthy of a movie, and a damn good one. I will keep saying it. Right? Could it end after he beat Bermane Stiverne, won the heavyweight championship? Movie finished at that point. We'll say it over and over, and everything else is cream. But now the movie keep on going. People ain't wanting to fight him for 50 million. You got to put that in the movie now. Shoot, depict that part. Now we can end the movie. But whatever. Just saying, all those things, the silence that goes on that we're dealing with, right, in society. It rivals the silence that we're having now from our president, right? Just, do loud, tweet more than everybody, our president tweeting more than everybody. So all of a sudden you're silent. Now, you have guys, we know about it. Every time you mention it, you're playing the race card. But you have guys playing football, or football players who are kneeling for a good cause. Some awareness of things that people need to be aware of. But because it's people of color, nobody want to pay attention and want to act like it's patriotism. Now, we've talked about it before. The guys didn't want to kneel. I mean, they would want to just sit, right? We're advised to kneel because that's more respectful. But kneeling is still not respectful because what they're kneeling for is what people don't like. So what we have is this, our president called them SOBs, right? They should be, dock pay, all kind of things, right? Emotion in there, like when it gets emotion, like he called one of the high representatives, low IQ, right? Calling your girl Amorosa now, what is she, low life? Emotion. You know what I mean? Emotion. LeBron James. You dumb. Emotion. With names and stuff, right? But then white supremacists run up there right in Washington, D.C. Invited. It's invited. If you can't say nothing before they come or after, then they're invited. Right? So at the end of the day, we got a tweet or something, I think it was, where it said, well, all races need to get together and, there's all racist thing. Sound to me like all lives matter again. Right? Because we can't focus on a few black ones for a minute. So we're going to call it all lives. Okay, cool. Whatever. Nobody complain, but that this is glaring and it's loud. Luckily, I got earmuffs on all the time because it's just used to it. But don't mean you ain't aware. Don't mean you're not going to teach. Don't mean you're not going to let them know that you know. You understand? That's what's going on. So this is why it filters into boxing. Sometimes you want to say, well, England, bear with us. Give us a minute. We'll get back with you. We got a problem over here. All these negotiations with our fighters and England fighters, could push up on them, say we make more money because these brothers over there, they ain't, trying to pay them. or they're not really famous or nothing like that. Like Andre Ward got to take less money than Carl Froch. People you beat, and stuff like that. A lot through history. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And that's what's going on. But right now, it's just very interesting to watch that because homeboy, I ain't gonna say his name or nothing, is very much into tweeting and being direct and showing emotion, right? So therefore, you would say, well, dog, man, you would have to show emotion here because something's going on. This is a little bit about hate here. Don't we want to denounce that? But it don't matter, man. It's glaring. Everybody, I ain't complaining because, hey, anybody that's capable of floating that in, then you're supposed to reap what you sow. So it was a lot few people that left the military because they didn't want to serve a black commander in chief. So people of that cloth want somebody like that. That's what we got. Now let's just be embarrassed together till we can get them up out of there. Bottom line, because I'm telling you, the reason why they don't want him to get and talk to, under oath anywhere, for fear of perjury, is because they know he's gonna have a Jack Nicholson moment. They know he's gonna have a Jack Nicholson moment. A few good men up in here. Y'all can't handle the truth because people are above the law. And at some point, he's like, man, I'm trying to do something for everybody. Boom. And he ain't scared, so he's gonna say something. So they would leave him up out of there. It's very glaring what's going on, but it filters down to let people know what's going on, even in the world of boxing. Right? I always like to say in boxing, I notice American boxing for sure is a whole heap of BTBG. And I just ain't gonna tell you what it is until somebody thinks about it and holler at me. Then I tell you, but it's obvious, right? Look at that. Like I said, look at our pound for pound list. You look at them, right? And then see what they've done in comparison to people around them. Why was it so hard to do, right? I told you before. I'm gonna keep saying this so people can focus and hone in on this. Jeff Horn would have been number one pound for pound if he would have beat Terrence Crawford, right? But Terrence Crawford can't be number one, even though we know he is number one, and by a long shot right now, right? The only one that should be running behind him shouting a little bit is Mikey Garcia. Yo, I'm catching up, right? Mike Garcia. The rest of them need to be a bit further behind, right? That's okay. And Deontay Wilder, don't forget him neither, because if somebody don't want to fight for 50 million, then you got to put him up there just because of that alone. No matter if he didn't have a fight before. If somebody came out of the amateurs and said, I'm going to fight, and somebody says, I ain't fighting for 50 million, and throw him up there too, just like he did Lomachenko. But somebody not fighting for 50 million, Deontay Wilder's supposed to be up in there too, right? But I know I'm getting off topic, but at the end of the day, the glaring silence, get your earmuffs on, people. Our president ain't gonna say nothing about them marching up on there because, like I said before, they was invited, right? Golden Boy or the Boxing Bible, Ring Magazine ain't gonna never, ever say nothing about those racist emails that went on between them two, right? Why? They don't have to. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, and I'm about to here, y'all.